While enjoying some family time in the local forest, Bubbles notices a little squirrel trying to escape from a hawk, who ultimately catches it. However, Bubbles decides to rescue it from the hawk's clutches. She takes it home and the girls are deciding what to name it. Bubbles and Blossom suggest a girl's name, while Buttercup wants a boy's name. However, as the professor points out, a name is the least of their worries. The squirrel is in fact very sick and might not survive. Despite Bubbles pleading for him to do something to save it, the professor just gives it a place to sleep, tries to keep it warm, and tells the girls to hope for the best. Which is honestly all you can do in this type of situation. But Bubbles is simply too distraught at the possibility of the squirrel dying, so while being unable to sleep, heads off to the lab to get some chemical X to give to the squirrel. The effect of this is not seen at first, as the next day the girls are called out to the mayor's office, which happens to be another trap by Mojo. They go over to confront him of course, but get stuck in some sticky flypaper he put on the floor. Mojo, in his typical arrogance, doesn't take advantage of this straight away, instead taking forever to assemble his entire collection of weapons. This ends up being his undoing as the newly superpowered squirrel comes to beat Mojo up and save the girls. They are delighted by this and waste no time declaring the squirrel an official member of the Powerpuff Girls. So now the newly named Bullet can fight crime with them, and we see her doing just that in a fast-paced montage. However, turns out Bullet can't just settle down and live with the girls. She feels a duty to protect the animals of the forest, so she flies back and defeats the hawk that almost killed her earlier in the episode, saving a mouse in the process. I do kinda feel bad for the hawk, to be honest. It's just going about its business, hunting like it usually does. Now it gets defeated, maybe even injured or killed, by this freak mutant squirrel. It's not like it's more evil than any of the cuter animals, it's just doing what its instinct tells it to do. Despite me not being fully won over by all the cute woodland critter stuff, I did find the ending scene funny, where Bullet is now like the Powerpuff Girl of the woods, being called out by the animal versions of the Mayor and Miss Bellum whenever an animal needs saving. We can only hope she doesn't have to deal with animal versions of villains.